Safena ku TV. Yeah, 30,000.
Welcome to the first episode of 2023. I'm your hostess, Lady P, and today we have an all-exclusive and special interview. We're bringing the city to EKASI. EKASI Amakasi. Today we say Kwa-tema, and we are actually interviewing two young game changers who are changing the industry in the IT and software development industry. Introduction on who are you guys, where you guys from, where you guys coming from, what's your background, what's your story actually?
Okay, so my name is Mphahlele Elijah Herold Dlamini. I was born and bred EKASI Amakasi in the East Rand, Kwa-tema. And I studied at Boston City campus, where I obtained my computer technician certificate and network technician certificates. And I'm up here with my boy and Lesedi Mphahlele.
Danko. Yes, so on my side, I don't know why people consider this a dropout, but I don't consider myself a dropout, nah? But went to high school, completed my grade 9, completed my grade 10, and then I saw that, man, I know what I want to do, and
What?
IT.
From that young age?
Yeah.
Even with you, Herold?
Same.
So
Okay.
yeah, so I knew what I wanted to do. I knew what I wanted to be. So I just felt like being in high school was holding me back. So I decided to leave high school, go into college, and pursue my IT certificate. And that's where I actually got exposed to different avenues in IT. Got taught what actually IT is. It wasn't what I was expecting, but you know, people think that when you're in IT, nah, you can fix any problem. Like,
Yeah, that's what IT is. I think IT are computers.
it's not all computers.
What is IT actually, guys? What is IT again? What is it
That's-
exactly then? Because I'm serious, I thought it was just fixing computers, that hard drive,
Because everybody, when they think of IT, they think of like cat at school. I thought IT was cat at school.
Yeah.
Like Word, Excel, Access, until I was exposed to like what is IT. And IT is like the whole computer system, the networking, routers, or how your cloud space, your hard drive, your RAMs and whatnot.
So, but how do you guys bring powerful solutions in the IT industry? Because the slogan says that. I'm so curious. How do you,
Powerful IT
in
solutions.
business and homes, how?
Yeah. Well, for homes, for starters, nah, we talk about crime.
Yeah, that is very high.
Yeah. You know, you can have your basic cameras. Nah. They just there to keep people away, like, hey, we see you there. Yeah, one. But if for us we're bringing more powerful solutions than just your ordinary typical cameras. Nah.
Okay.
For starters, it has facial recognition.
Oh,
Nah.
okay.
So each and every face it sees, it captures. Nah. And for instance, if we like around here, so the cameras already know that, okay, these people are from around here. It sees a face that it doesn't know, it captures it. It sees suspicious activities that's going on outside your house, it alerts you.
Wow. So is this part of is this software or is it the camera?
It's both.
Okay.
It's our own customized software that we built ourselves, which we incorporate into our cameras.
So where did the idea come from?
Crime.
It just that.
Like crime.
And
Like,
actually, while we're on that, man, like I just want to know when did the passion of computers and software come for both of you guys?
Okay, well, mine started at primary. I was always this guy fidgeting on the computers. and asking myself, how does a computer work? If I'm in a Word document and I type out my name or just type it any name, it just appears. Like when I move the cursor, it appears here and there. So how does it work? I started there having to fidget around the computer, pressing around Control Alt and the arrow down, shifting the screen upside down. Yeah, like I love computers such an that extent. I remember getting my first computer, broke it down completely. Scratch. I think it took me, I don't know how many months, but I literally got it up and running.
By yourself? So you
By
broke
myself,
it
yeah.
and you...
Yeah, I'm like technical. Like even irons, everything at home that needs to be fixing, I'm there. The technical side, yeah. I love
so
fixing.
It's been in the blood.
It's been the passion.
So with you, Lesedi, how and when did the love of computers start? Because you said you went to grade 10 and then you went to college.
Yeah.
So when did the passion of computers come in exactly?
Well, for me at first, I didn't know that it was actually a passion of mine, because it was something that I was doing naturally. Like, for instance, what he said, he'd break down a computer. Also, with me at home now, when people don't know what to do, like probably they have a cell phone and, hey, I don't know what's going on with my phone, it's doing this. Yeah, I don't know where Wi-Fi is. How do I connect to Wi-Fi? How do I reset the Wi-Fi? No internet connection. And I was like, okay, like bring it. Even if I didn't know, I was like, fine, bring it. I'll fix it for you. Then I'd spend hours looking at it, playing around with it until I finally knew, okay, this is what I need to do. So I didn't know it until at home they pointed out that, hey, why don't you do IT? I'm like, okay, what's that? Until I finally went into the internet, researched information technology. What is information technology? Until I finally saw that it deals with hardware, it deals with software, it deals with cloud, it deals with a whole variety of things. That's when I actually said, okay, so this is what I've been doing. And it was actually quite fun doing it. That's why at first I didn't even charge people for fixing anything. It was like, yeah, it was when I started being woke, you see, like, hey, these people are using me now, so why? No, you need to start paying now. So it started from there.
Okay, wow. So basically, while Tina are here playing with at the streets, Nina are here busy fidgeting with the phones and all. So now I'm now curious on how did you guys partner up? Because you guys seem like, hey, you guys go way back.
It started 2021 when we were in another post of teacher's assistant. Then that's where I met Lesedi at Kwa-tema primary school. Yeah. I met this guy and was always like, Makuzu man, like, okay. Yeah, I would probably be clueless. Dog, I need some help, and come up with ideas, because I'm more in the technical side of things. He's more within the software side of things. So it was like, I remember telling him, hey dog, I have this passion within IT and whatnot, and I someday want to own my own company. And he was like, bro, let's just do it. Let's just open up a company, register and whatnot. And I'm like, dog, I'm scared. What about funds? Because we grew up in a narrow-minded EKASI. But the EKASI, if you do something, they don't support you. You get people from outside about support that. And people from EKASI, when you start your own business, they'll be like, you get it? So I was like, oh dog, I'm too scared. How we gonna do this? He was like, no, Antoana, come up with ideas, and then you just tell himself.
So like you said, weren't you like kind of like scared? Like most of us, like song best na my idea, but like to say it out loud like this, go and do it. What motivated you? What makes you?
Well, I was scared, but I learned fear from when I was just before, because before I went into college, I wanted to finish my grade 9, then go to college. But now, because of fear, I waited and up until grade 10. So now I didn't want to make the same mistake, because a lot of opportunities, like a year, just imagine. I could have completed my IT quicker. I could have done things quicker. So now I thought to myself that, hey, this thing of fear, just push it aside. It's what mainly holds people back. Because like saying that I'm afraid to do this thing, I'm afraid to do, also procrastination, man. Like, yo, hitting the snooze button on everything. No. Like, just, there's something that I learned, ne? It's the 3-second rule for me, ne? If you think of something, ne, within 3 seconds you have to do it.
Okay.
After the 3 seconds, that's when doubt comes into your mind. That's when fear comes into your mind. That's when procrastination comes into your mind.
I want to try that actually.
Sure. So you can start with 5 seconds. Yeah. Within 5 seconds, like you have to do it within 5 seconds.
But like your body, Jay, you know, especially the mind.
Sure. Control yourself. Like you have to do it within 5 seconds. If you don't do it, then just forget, because that's when fear, doubt, procrastination, all those bad things come into play.
Oh my goodness. Yo, okay, I'm gonna try. Just thinking about it is making me kind
Yeah, so like if you want to do something, if you think of it, ne, within 5 seconds, just do it. Or just start with it. You want to register a company? I'm thinking, ne, I want to be into IT. I want to start my own company.
Yeah.
Immediately that thought comes in, ne? Open up your phone. Everyone has their phone in their pocket. Just open it up, go into Google, how do I register a company? That's the first step. Don't wait and say, yo, bazoti nekaya. Mara ekaslam bazothabanga ngani ngami. Don't do that.
Just do it.
Sure, within 5 seconds, just do it.
How does that feel actually? Like, you know, starting something and you can see that it has so much potential, but people don't believe you. They want to see with you first. How does that feel, you know?
Well, for me, it's just like I always had this thing with man EKASI. EKASI, people are narrow-minded, hence I said, ne? And you have to think with as in, I'm just gonna make it, either with them or not with them, whether I have the family for it or I don't. Because you can find out you can have like a family, that one family member who has all the support structure in terms of money or whatnot, but doesn't see your vision.
Yes.
Yeah, well, because I come from a family whereby I have 2 uncles. One who said to buy, one who owns his own company. But when I tell them, I want to do this, don't give me fish to eat. Rather teach me or put me in that circle. Basically, I'll come up. Yeah, connect me. Yeah, well, because I'm street smart, man. I come from the streets. Yeah, well, I had to it was either now or never, because I had to I want to do IT. Or I remember when my mother said, no, you're going to do CA, chartered accounting. I was like, moms, I can't. IT, I came in grade 10, young Shire. Accounting. Young Shire, and I was like, okay, I'm going to change to business. Put in business, then after completing my matric, and then I was like, okay, I'm going to University. Oh, it takes long. So I was like, I'm not in your college, but the funds, private college.
But your uncles must
I'm gonna reach out. They don't believe in my dream,
But
so
it's cool, it seems like your family believes.
I was like, as in. Until I met my rich dad. I call him my rich dad.
Okay, who's that?
He's a family friend or a church.
Okay.
So Nkula young mentorish. I remember he gave me this first book, Robert Kiyosaki, A Rich Dad, Poor Dad. That's why I call him my rich dad. He taught me about money, and he owned a business, rolling. I say Pahama. They call it Umlengeleng, Nigerian size. So I started making money, and it was like, you know what? You can actually make money to go and fund your education here. And you know, we never minded about basekasi, yabo. So it's like, kanjani? Yenza kanjani imali lapha eBahama? And it was like, do you know how much money we make within a day? Some of us, you can actually be surprised.
Wait, how much do they make?
In a busy day,
Yeah,
like in the essential Sunday or my trip Thursday, we'd make 18K within a day. Now my voice roll, 7,000. 8K.
But how much are they selling the voice rolls?
30 rand.
How do you
It's yeah. Tabang. I was so curious because ngiyakumbula I would pay my fees. I would ngithola imali yokukhwela, ngithola imali yedata, ngizibhokise. Tabang. Within leyo 4 days, ngibe nginohola boma 1.8. 4 days, imagine.
That's not even a week.
4 days.
This is crazy.
I'm serious. That's how I was like, okay, rich dad, as in. No, it's angibuyele ngiyasicela. So it took me about money. I'm so thankful that I came across with that person. Yabo, ngabe angimithanga Lesedi. Ngabe I'm not this IT guru that I claim to be. Yabo. Yeah.
What a story. And it seems like everyone everyone knows rich dad, poor dad. Guys, like how
It's
does
the
that?
best-selling book.
So man, like let's talk about the company CIdves. Right, am I saying it right? Oh my goodness.
Not even close. It's CIdves.
What does it mean actually? What does it mean?
Well, it's create and inspire developers.
Okay, like why did you guys select that exactly?
It started within my passion of clothes. I remember
Okay.
I had 2015 being the brand bizwa ikotini.
Okay.
So it means cotton.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
but-
was thinking of
You check, yeah. So it was kotini, it means cotton, and then the slogan was create, inspire, and wear kotini.
Oh, okay. That's very interesting.
So it comes from way back, from 2015, until we had the song.
Yeah, that's what
I wasn't book smart back then, yabo. So I couldn't literally like trademark the brand. Ngabe my singing yabo. Kotini. You be like,
Yeah, why did you stop it? Actually, it seemed like it was.
phela ukhumbule ukuthi la emakasane yabo ufuna ukuvuka ngathi yabo. So I was like, hey, okay, like I would get a support from outside but not EKASI yabo, and people from EKASI would want this thing with no out here my man, even if your cap is 200 but antwana ngiyeza nange 120 yabo at discount.
But when the manufacturing suppliers design.
You know how people was EKASI cause manje usubhizi lapha uyabhayisa izinto but no njema ngobe out yami yabo uzokushayela ihenze ntwana it's 200 angisho nginikeza discount yabo, instead of like having to say no ngiyakuyana ntwana yami yabo njengoba ngikena kanje I'll give you an extra 20 rand because wase EKASI and I want to see your brand in the about Total Sports or in yabo.
But instead they want to negotiate.
They want to negotiate yabo, so kind of kills my brand. So I was like, as in, but you know, Guti, you must actually stay humble. Yabo, never forgetting the dream. Lausuga corner is not your end product. Yabo, so stay humble, stay hungry, and stay foolish. And
Why foolish?
so uzosaka about the information.
Okay.
Yabo, because sometimes knowing
Now.
ufike endaweni uthi uyayazi into, you can lose an actual like investor or whatnot umuntu ozokufaka endaweni because when utshela ukuthi uyazi, because sometimes sinalento leyo ukuthi because umuntu is not wearing a Rolex or a fancy suit nanani sinthathela phansi, that could be your investor.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah, pick up Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs, there's this picture that I have of Steve Jobs. Ugqoke jean. Oh, yakudala jean. And just a simple jersey and specs in you. And that's like a man that has 50 million net worth, billions even. Okay, so don't judge someone by their clothes or their appearance, but what they can teach you. So stay foolish, stay humble, and
So basically, you got the idea and the slogan from your fashion design brand.
I remember we were struggling Magama and I'm niggas Lesedi Magama. There was a lot. It was
It was
a lot of names.
combination of Makama.
I remember Lesedi and civil developers, but it's too long. You check about focus developers. So it was a combination until create and inspire developers. And then Lesedi was like, okay, we should use create and inspire developers. I was like, oh well, I guess God is talking to me and it's repeating again. So the dream is like, okay, but it's not create and inspire and wear but literally right now it's create and inspire developers because it's an IT company.
What does do exactly? What you guys do?
Sure. You got a pen and paper?
Let's see what you guys. Because now I've never thought an IT company would be creative and it would be inspiring and all. Like how? Like what do you guys do exactly?
It's a whole lot of things. Start off software development. Within our software development we have branches. We do mobile app development and your Android and iOS. We also do your desktop or laptop applications. The ones you use like the current one you're using.
Like what you guys
Latest versions.
You guys develop those? I thought it's about Chrome, Google.
No, we didn't necessarily develop them, but we do develop programs that work in a similar way.
Okay, wow.
Sure.
Where do you guys see the company in the next 5 years?
The main aim is to uplift the EKASI economy, because a lot of people will be like, I made it out the EKASI, now I'm gone. I disappear. I'm not even giving back to the EKASI. You check. So we trying to bring that vibe. We haven't forgotten where we come from. So we're doing this to uplift EKASI. Normal people are narrow-minded about it. Hey, but we're still doing it for them. Food.
That's a good answer right there.
Straight.
Yeah, but so basically in 5 years, you guys want to be on top of the world. I'm taking that.
Straight. Yeah.
So, what obstacles have you faced in the industry, and how did you overcome it?
It's an interview question. Okay. Obstacles, ne? It's getting our name out there.
How is that an obstacle? Like the social media now, guys.
Yeah, I'm not a big social media person. I'm sure you saw when you were browsing through my social media that Lesedi you wrote,
One post, I was like, how?
Yeah, I'm not big on social media. Using social media, I only use it for one thing, watching reels.
How?
That's all.
But posting,
I don't.
Good time, December vibes, Christmas.
when I'm at a place, I prefer to physically be there in the moment.
Instead of be like, wait.
Yeah, you don't get to enjoy when you. Let's take pictures. You don't get to enjoy and live the moment. So I just put my phone away. Other people can take pictures and then after I say, hey, please, I saw you took a picture of me. Please send. Yeah, like that. But during the moment, no, just enjoy.
That's needed, actually.
Yeah, so that's why I'm not a big social media person. Hence.
But still, you can still use social media for your company, for the company. I mean, for promoting.
Yeah, we still can, but we looking at avenues of your radios,
Thinking
your
big, thinking big.
yeah,
Billboards,
your podcasts, those avenues.
pop-up ads.
Yeah, because Radio A has a big reach.
Yeah.
It has a reach. Oh, get people, business people, 14 year on their way to their companies, listening to the radios.
They do that in the mornings
Yeah.
and after work.
Sure.
And eventually just pop up. They'll be like, what?
Yeah, hey, and I actually needed the service. Let me quickly grab down their numbers.
Then, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So now it's the new year. Now it's 2023. What are you guys' resolutions, personally and the business wise?
Okay, so in 2023, so what I actually want to accomplish personally is to fix my mental state, nah, to get rid of all the rubbish that's in there.
Why do you think you have rubbish in your mind?
Oh, we all do, man. Like those thoughts that come and go. I don't want them. That doubt. I wanna conquer my doubt. I wanna conquer my fear. Before I know how to conquer the world, I wanna conquer myself first. That's my highlight of my resolution for the year. Is to conquer myself first. Actually be in one with myself. And be at peace with myself. Then afterwards, then I can conquer the world. Get head on with the world. And it all starts there. Everything starts there. Everything starts there. So whatever you eat goes there. Whatever you physically eat, it goes there. It affects there. Everything affects there. So once that is tuned in, sync with the world, in sync with yourself, then you can surely conquer. Because ever seen, like you thought of a person, like you think of a person and say, hey, I haven't seen this person in a while, and then boom, minutes after you see that person.
Yeah. That's actually quite a nice, truthful fact about the mindset right there.
Yeah.
So Herold, what are your resolution goals?
Okay, well, my resolution goals for the year is actually making people believe that everything is possible if you put your mind to it. Just because we are EKASI, don't see my situation, but see the goal. Because people can judge you, and people be like, I know. Because I'm one person, I love to be underestimated. I could rock up in the company wearing the overall. But I know uzoyenza zona izinto right. But I'll prove you wrong at the end of the day. So that's the main aim, having to get people understand that it is possible. If you believe in your dreams, just follow them. It is possible. And you can make it. Yeah. Black child, you can make it. You can. Because we're looking at white people. So logo, it's whites this, accomplish this. We want blacks now. We want the black Steve Jobs. It's time, and it's possible. It's possible, yeah.
It all depends on the mindset.
It's all in the mindset, yeah.
So now, like, how can we guys get hold of you guys? Social media, our website, how can we get hold of you?
Okay, our website, it's CIDEVS.co.za. We have a contact form there. You can just fill in the contact form. Any services you require, whether you see them listed on our website or not, you can get us. We'll make sure that we do satisfy your needs. And you can reach out via email. It's lesedi@CIdves.co.za, or the general one, it's info@CIdves.co.za. And contact details, you can WhatsApp us anytime on 071 967 7007. But social media yet, we haven't launched our social media pages, but we're planning on doing so in 2 weeks' time to launch our official social media handles and all that. Yeah, nowadays the term is social media handles.
What's your Instagram handle?
Hey, like when Vuyile asked me what our social media handles, I'm like, what social media handles, bro? First time, I typed out the link to my Facebook page. That's the truth. That's the truth. I typed up the entire link, and then I saw I saw Mphahlele at the end. I said, maybe that's my social media handle. I deleted it, took that Mphahlele, went to Facebook, searched it, and I saw my page, my profile coming up, and I was like, okay, that's it.
That's the social media.
Yeah.
In conclusion, actually, like any advice for anyone that wants to go into the IT industry, like any qualifications that they need, and how do they maintain their technical skills, like any advice anyone that wants to go into this industry?
Well, with IT, it's compulsory to keep at the edge of technology, to know the latest technology trends, latest what companies actually use for maybe like software development or networking, your hardwares, because nowadays we're moving from hard drives to SSDs, we're moving from your desktop computers to all-in-one PCs, whereby you just get the screen.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Yeah, so we have to keep at the cutting edge of technology, know the latest technological trends and all.
How do you know that? Like, is it Google? Do you need to Google it?
Everything is on the internet nowadays. If you want to learn a particular programming language, go to YouTube. There are many free courses you can take on what's this? Coursera, Pluralsight. There's even a company called Andela, whereby they sponsor people into getting a software development qualification. So it's fully funded. Even ALX. Yeah, like literally, you go into Facebook, they're mostly popular there. Type in ALX. Yeah, you'll find it. Even Microsoft is holding a 10-week data science course, a 10-week web development course. It's gonna happen in not so long ago. You can sign up. It's free.
Wow, and mostly those things are free, eh?
Yeah.
Wow,
People think that you have to pay 1,000 or 15,000 or go to a private school or no, everything is out there. Information is now out there. So go into the internet. Firstly, I teach people to know how to actually use the internet, know how to Google. Don't just type in hoping you'd see many results. Some of them aren't even related to what you're searching for. Yeah, so gain your soft skills in knowing how to research, to do your proper research. Then once you know how to do that, then you can take on the internet head on.
Alright, and then for you, Herold, what would you advise people to start?
Okay, I would first start by saying you should be technical, because for me it was having to start as a technical side, like fixing things. Check, and knowing the right people, the right research. Like this, hence as Lesedi said, there's everything within the internet. So you don't even have to like pay $1,000 just to get a course. There's free courses. So there's even people who you can get that can teach you IT. Even your computer has a manual that can teach you how your computer works. You check, yeah. So there's a manual for everything. It's but not life.
I wish there was. Would have been living better.
Yeah.
Just have to figure it out. Alright guys, thank you so much for being our first guest for 2023, and wow, that was such an amazing